going till there ain't nothing, keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing, keep the flame on, nothing, keep the flame on, nothing, keep the flame, keep the flame, keep the flame on.
All right, everybody, it's time for the Carolina Pro Football Report on ADSN and 7:30 The Game. I'm Kevin Tolbert, along with Skylar Callahan from Sports Illustrated, and we are back in Spartanburg, South Carolina for the Carolina Panthers training camp, where the development of the offense continues. But yesterday was not the perfect day, not their usual day of success. Had a lot of kinks in it. Frank Reich and Bryce Young addressed that.
Too many pre-snap penalties today. I thought we started out decent on offense, but then the defense really had a good day today. So just got to keep cleaning things. It was a good day. I was excited about today. I thought our intensity was really good. We just can't fall into a lapse on offense. We've been having some good days, but today was not our best day offensively. I mean, this is what it is. I mean, we're not. We tell the guys all the time, we're not afraid to make mistakes. We're gonna make mistakes. We got to learn from them and get better. So. This was a good day. We'll learn from the mistakes. We'll learn from the mistakes that we made, and excited about that. This is what happens in training camp. You got to keep iterating, right? You just got to keep iterating. You got to work out the kinks, get the timing right, get all the mechanics right, all the operational stuff right.
A lot of stuff to clean up on tape. Defense definitely won the day today, and there's a lot of things that I got to do better. Just. Us as a unit, we have to do better. I have to do better individually. All of us, we take responsibility, take accountability for that stuff. So obviously a lot of stuff on tape today that we got to go back and correct. But we have to put in perspective. There's always going to be negatives, always going to be positives in camp. It's back and forth. We're going up against a great defense every single day, and again, they definitely won the day today. So we have to go and learn from it. Again, we haven't had a chance to cut on the film yet and see all the takeaways that we're going to get. So we're looking forward to doing that. We just got to be better tomorrow.
So, Skylar, today they're looking to do a lot better. I'm sure they've been in the film room, but yesterday was, I don't want to say a disaster, but there are a lot of concerns yesterday.
Absolutely. I mean, you're going to go through the ebbs and flows of this during training camp. I mean, especially when you have a rookie quarterback, you have a first-year offensive coordinator. It's a whole new offense. There's a lot of new faces on that team. But you're going to go through this. The one thing that you want to eliminate by the time you get to preseason games and by the time you get to regular season is what we saw yesterday, the pre-snap penalties, like Frank Reich said. I counted 6 false starts, 1 delay of game. That just can't happen. Now, you can live with the penalties that happen during the play, like the holdings and stuff like that, but it's the stuff that happens before the snap that really kills you. And then passing the ball, I thought, it really didn't seem like Bryce forced anything into any bad windows or made any bad decisions. The defense just played well in coverage, and I think you mix that in with a couple of drops here and there. We saw Jonathan Mingo had a drop in the end zone. Chuba Hubbard had a drops. I think one of the tight ends had another drop. It just felt like a snowball effect that just continued throughout the entire practice. They were never able to get on the same page.
Sure. And on the other side of the ball, before we get to the defense, injury concerns. There have not been a ton of injuries this camp. Mm-hmm. That's the good part. But there have been some major concerns. Austin Corbett, for instance, and Marquise Haynes, both injured. With Corbett being on the PUP list, Frank Reich did give us an update on that.
If you watched him move around, you'd say he looks like he could play week 1, but that kind of injury, you go somewhat by the progress that they're making, and then to that injury, there's also some, it just takes what it takes as far as time. Since Marquise got hurt, we've been having those discussions. Don't want to jump the gun early. Wanted to really see how it worked out with Marquise, but keeping a pulse on that. We got to see what kind of progress he continues to make. Because he's, we're excited about the role that he's going to play in our defense. So hopefully, he makes good progress soon. But we'll keep talking through that. Scott and I have been talking through that a lot here in the last week, so we'll see how it plays out.
So as you heard Frank Reich, they're very much on top of things, but some key decisions that they'll have to probably make here in the near future.
Yeah, I mean, this right guard competition is really going to ramp up here in the next few days, especially when the Jets come into town here in a couple of days. Cade Mays, Chandler Zavala, are we going to see him back? We haven't seen him on the field yet, dealing with a strained pec. Justin McCray, he's going to be a factor into that as well, the veteran who's played a lot under James Campen. So that competition is in full effect. I think the answer, at least in the interim, is on this roster. I don't think they're going to go out and try and find somebody else. They believe in the guys that they have. As far as the outside linebacker position, KT, I don't know what they're going to do. Like they've talked about Yetur and Marquise and DJ Johnson, Amari Barno, and just none of these guys have really separated themselves just yet. So we'll see. The market is getting very thin. There's not a whole lot of options out there. And I think a lot of this is really going to depend on how quickly Marquise Haynes can get back into the picture.
Also, depth on the secondary is another concern that they've been trying to address. But rookie Jamie Robinson, he's been doing well, showing some flashes in practice.
All the coaches, they're on me. Even the special teams coach, Coach Taves, they're on me. Making sure that I'm gonna be able to play every phase of special teams, and that's what type of guy I am. I'm just trying to help out the best way I can and just be the most productive player that I can be.
He's an interesting piece. I mean, when you look at his size, he's not the most imposing figure out there. I mean, he's short and compact, but he packs a punch. And I think they just got to find a way to get him more reps. We saw that with Von Bell getting the vet day. He comes in, he gets his feet away a little bit, has some ups and some downs, which is expected for a rookie. But I think they like him and his potential to be an impact player in the first month of the season, really.
Well, that'll do it for the Carolina Pro Football Report on ADSN and 7:30 The Game. I'm Kevin Tolbert, Skylar Callahan from Sports Illustrated. We'll catch you in camp tomorrow.